Good morning. I'm Steve Churm, Executive Editor of OC Metro and CEO of Churm Media, and this is your OC Metro Minute for Tuesday, July 17th, 2012. Today's Metro Minute is brought to you by Southland Golf, Southern California's #1 source for news, information, and tips about where to play and the players who are shaping the game locally and globally. Check southlandgolfmagazine.com for updates on the 2012 British Open, one of golf's 4 major events, which begins Thursday in Lytham, England. Now, in today's business news headlines, men are landing more than 2/3 of the private sector jobs created as the economy recovers, reversing a long-running trend that came within a whisker of giving America its first ever majority female workforce. In a wrinkle that puzzles economists, one important driver of the trend is that hundreds of thousands of men are showing up in retailing, once considered a source of jobs for women. Men now account for 51% of the 14.75 million retail jobs in the country, according to the Los Angeles Times. Overall, since the recession ended in June 2009, men have claimed 80% of the 2.6 million net jobs, including 61% in the last year. One reason? Male-dominated manufacturing, which experienced sharp layoffs during the recession, has rebounded in recent years, while government, where women hold the majority of jobs, has continued to be hard hit. At one point in 2009, women made up 49.9% of the U.S. workforce, but recent layoffs in education and healthcare has taken a bite out of women in the workforce, dropping the percentage of women working a half a point to 49.4%, according to federal labor statistics. Nationally, total unemployment is still running above 9%. In hospitality news, Aliso Viejo-based Johnny Rockets Restaurants will officially establish an international division, with existing restaurants in 17 countries and expansion into 6 more by the end of 2012. CEO John Fuller says the new division will bring focus to the company's global expansion. Steve Devine, formerly the firm's Executive Vice President of Franchise Development, has been tapped to take over the international group immediately. Fuller says the company plans to grow from 68 restaurants to 180 over the next several years. Internationally, Johnny Rockets has locations currently in Asia, South America, and the Middle East. There are plans, Fuller said, for 40 restaurants in Russia, as well as Nigeria, Indonesia, and Morocco. Moving to capitalize on the demand for high-end denim, South Coast Plaza has announced plans to open Joe's Jeans at the iconic retail destination next month. Although sales of jeans under $75 dropped last year, high-end denim sales are anything but skinny. Consumers spent more than $800 million on jeans nationally last year that cost $75 or more, a 26% increase. That's great news for boutiques like Joe's Jeans, which will open its 24th store and first in Orange County, in a 1,400 square foot space next to the newly opened Anthropologie in a portion of the old Borders bookstore space. Joe's Jeans carries complete denim collections for men, women, and children. And finally, the historic Port Theater on Coast Highway in Corona del Mar reopens Friday as a regular venue for art house and independent films and a space for lectures and special events. One of the oldest movie houses in Orange County, the Port was set for demolition in 2007 before Fabors Macia bought the building and remodeled the space, adding new wood veneers, granite, acoustic paneling. Besides the normal candy and beverages, moviegoers will be tempted with a menu of select gourmet food items, and the owners have applied for a liquor license to ultimately offer beer and wine. On opening day, the theater will show the Jack Black and Shirley MacLaine comedy Bernie. Although no numbers were disclosed, Macia said he spent more than expected to give the crumbling theater its makeover because he wanted, quote, an elegant community gathering place befitting Corona del Mar. And that's today's Metro Minute for Tuesday, July 17th, 2012. Check back throughout the day for more business news headlines at ocmetro.com. And if you or your company are making news, send it to us at newsdesk@ocmetro.com. Join me tomorrow for a special interview with Mitch Goldstone, CEO and president of Irvine-based ScanMyPhotos.com, who was the lead plaintiff in a landmark class action suit against major credit card companies that was settled last Friday for $7.2 billion. I'm Steve Sherm, and thanks for watching. Have a great day.